Good morning students, I am Rincy from Holy Grace Engineering College and I am taking here Basic Electrical Engineering Module 3. Now we are dealing with AC circuit. In previous sections we have already studied about AC circuit with basic elements such as pure resistance, capacitance and inductance. Here we are considering the combinations of these elements. First one, AC circuit with resistor and inductor. Here we are drawing the diagram. First we have to draw the circuit diagram. In circuit diagram, the resistor and capacitor inductor are connected in series with voltage source. And we have to draw the phasor diagram. V is the applied voltage Vm sin omega t and supply current I, resistor R and inductance L. Where VR is the voltage across the resistor which is given by VR equal to I into R by using Ohm's law. And VL is the voltage across the inductor which is given by VL equal to I into XL, where XL is the inductive reactance which is given by XL is equal to 2 pi FL. F is the frequency and L is the inductance. And for drawing the phasor diagram, we have to consider a reference frame. A reference, in here it is a series circuit. In series circuit, the current is same for all the elements. So first we are taking the reference as current. I is the reference because it is a series circuit. And we have to draw the voltage across the resistor VR and VL. Coming to the basic diagram, in case of pure resistor, the voltage and current are in phase. That is, in case of a pure resistor, the voltage and current is in phase with the Next, in case of a pure inductor, the voltage leads the current by 90 degree or current lags the voltage by 90 degree. That is V I. So the angle is 90 degree. So in case we have to already say that voltage and current are in phase. Therefore, the voltage drop across the resistor will be in phase with current VR. And in case of VL, the voltage leads the current by 90 degree. Therefore, voltage leads the current by 90 degree. Next, we have to find the resultant voltage. Here, by using KVL law, we already know that the applied voltage is sum of the voltage drop in the circuit. Here, the applied voltage is V and the voltage drops are VR and VL. Therefore, the applied voltage V equal to vector sum of VR and VL. The vector sum can be calculated by constructing the parallelogram. That is, we have to construct a parallelogram and the diagonal will be the resultant voltage. And we are taking the angle between voltage and current are phi. It's the phasor diagram for the RL circuit. Next, we have to find the value of impedance. Impedance is nothing but it's the opposition for the flow of current. In case of a pure resistor circuit, the resistance is the opposition for the flow of current. In case of inductive and capacitive circuit, reactance is the opposition for the flow of current. Here, there are combinations of the elements. Hence, it is known as the opposition for the current is known as impedance. That is, impedance is noted as Z. Here we know that substitute the value of VR. VR is equal to I into R plus VL equal to magnitude of VL equal to I into XL. But it's 90 degree phase difference. The 90 degree phase difference is represented by J. It's a positive imaginary axis. Therefore, J into IXL. The I is taken outside. I into R plus J XL. This applied voltage V equal to I into this term is known as impedance. V equal to I into Z. where z is equal to r plus jxl. The magnitude of z is equal to root of r square plus xl square. This is a phasor diagram. Next we have to draw the impedance diagram. Impedance diagram. Here it is a right angle triangle whose sides are VR, VL and hypotenuse V. VR, VL, V. Angle between VR, V and VR is phi. Where VR is equal to I into R, VL equal to I into XL, V equal to I into Z. Here the I is same for all components. Therefore this will be represent in short form, this will be represent the R, this is XL, hypotenuse Z. It's an impedance diagram. That is, the three sides are resistance, inductive reactance and impedance. These are in ohms. This diagram is known as impedance triangle or impedance diagram. Next, we have to find power factor. Power factor is nothing but the cosine of angle between voltage and current. Here we are representing the angle between voltage and current are phi. Therefore, power factor is cos phi, cosine of angle between voltage and current. In this impedance diagram, cos phi can be obtained. Cos phi is equal to adjacent side by hypotenuse. Adjacent side is resistance and hypotenuse is Z. So, cos phi is equal to R by Z. Next, we have to consider the problems. Moving to the problem. This question is, a 230 volt 50 Hz supply is applied to a coil of a resistance 10 ohm, inductance 0.2 Henry. Calculate reactance, impedance of the coil and current, its phase angle. So, here the given data are the resistance R equal to 10 ohm, reactance is the inductance L is equal to 0.2 Henry and applied voltage is 230, V equal to 230 volt and frequency is 50 Hz. F is equal to 50 Hz. First question is find reactance. The reactance, the inductance, therefore inductive reactance XL. The equation for XL is 2 pi F into L. F is at 50 Hz frequency, L is the 0.2 Henry. Substituting these values, we get 62.8 ohm. Next, we have to find the impedance. The value of impedance is given by magnitude of the impedance can be calculated by root of R square plus XL square. Resistance value is 10 ohm and XL is inductive reactance 62.8. Therefore, 10 square plus 62.8 square. Root of answer is 63.59 ohm. Next question is we have to calculate the current. The current is given by voltage divided by impedance. Voltage is 230 volt. Impedance is calculated as 63.59. Substituting, we get 3.62 ampere. Next, we have to find the angle, phase angle between voltage and current. We have already drawn the phasor diagram. So the resultant voltage. The angle between the voltage and current is phi. So we have to find the phase angle. That is phi we have to find. The phi can be calculated from power factor equation. The power factor is given by cos phi is equal to R by Z. R is given 10 and Z is calculated 63.59. Therefore, cos phi is obtained as 0.159. From this, phi is calculated cos inverse of 0.159, which is 18.85. So, phase angle. Moving to the next problem. Next question is, the potential difference measured across a coil is 4.5 volt when it's connected to a carries a current of direct current 9 ampere, and the same coil when carries an alternating current of 9 ampere at 24 hertz, the potential difference is 24 volt. Find the current when it's supplied by 50 volt and 50 hertz frequency. That for finding current, I equal to V by Z, where Z is equal to, it is a coil. Coil means it's consisting of an inductor and resistor wire. When it's connected to, that is impedance value Z is equal to root of R square plus XL square. So first we have to find the resistance value and inductive reactance value. Where resistance value is constant, while XL is equal to 2 pi FL, that is inductive reactance is depends upon the frequency. Here the first term is given as when the coil carries a direct current of 9 ampere, the voltage is 4.5 volt. That is when the coil is connected to direct current, the inductor will be short circuited. That is, it acts as a pure resistive circuit. When it is connected to a DC voltage across the is 4.5 volt and current is 9 ampere. So from this we can calculate resistance as V by I. Therefore value of resistance is V by I, 4.5 divided by 9 is equal to 0.5. Next part is given to find the inductive reactance. The inductive reactance is depends upon frequency. Therefore, we have to find the value of inductance. Here, for a 25 hertz, 9 ampere and 24 volt. So, first we have to find inductive reactance. The supply voltage, when it is connected to the AC, when the coil is connected to the AC supply, the circuit will consist of inductor and resistor. Therefore, the total current I equal to V by Z, or V equal to I into Z. Therefore, impedance can be calculated by V by I. Voltage is given as 24 volt and I is given as 9 ampere. It's calculated in impedance V by I, 24 by 9 is equal to 2.67 ohm. From this we can find inductive reactance XL is equal to root of Z square minus R square, 2.62 ohm, and XL is equal to 2 pi FL. Inductance value is L equal to XL divided by 2 pi F for 0.0167 Henry. And we have to find the current at 50 hertz and 50 volt supply. 50 volt, 50 hertz supply. For frequency is also changing. When frequency is changing, the value of inductive reactance is changing. So we have to find the inductive reactance at 50 hertz. At 50 hertz, XL is equal to 2 pi FL, 2 pi into 50 hertz into L value 0.0167. So the value of impedance inductive reactance is 5.24 ohm. And we have to find the current. For current, while calculating the current, we have to find the impedance at 50 hertz. Z is equal to root of R square plus XL square. Root of R square, R is constant value 0.5 square, XL is 5.24 square, and value of resistance, value of impedance is 5.26 ohm, and current I is given by voltage divided by impedance. Voltage is 50 volt, 50 divided by impedance value is 5.26, and again current is 9.5 ampere.